You know, I heard they recently decided to add more hops to it.
And I'm in the front row, and I'm hammered drunk.
You do not have anything to drink. Can I get you a tasty refreshment?
Yes, I'll have a beer.
Wunderbar.
Hey, careful, man. There's a beverage here, huh?
And welcome to another episode of the Buzz Basin Pros podcast. My name is Aaron, and I am joined by Mr. Rum Runner himself, Andy.
Hello.
How are you now, good buddy?
Good. Once again, one of the only times I ever run.
For rum.
Rum.
Well, that was a big business back in the day, rum running down in the Caribbean. Smuggling of booze.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
rum,
how we got NASCAR.
Well, that was moonshine.
Well, yeah, but...
Rum is made with molasses. Moonshine is made in a still.
Yeah.
Out in the woods. And shit.
Shit.
There's a guy at the campsite that makes he makes moonshine. I don't know his real name. I just call him Moonshine Guy.
Yeah.
You know who I'm talking about.
Oh, I know exactly who you're talking about.
And he always, holiday weekends, the man shows up with a mason jar full of clear liquid. And he goes, "Hey, you got to try this one." Okay. He's had like Dreamsicle moonshine before.
I've had his Dreamsicle and I've had his
root beer.
Root beer.
Oh, you can't even. It's like, oh, dude, that is fucking dangerous, dude. It's so good.
It's delicious.
Yeah, Moonshine Guy. He hasn't been coming down much lately, but there was a couple summers where, is Moonshine Guy here?
Yeah. Yeah, he's here. He's got a batch.
Legitimately, being a man, you're lucky if I remember your first name.
Yeah. No, I hear you.
What's he do for a living? I don't know. What's he into?
No.
However, I bet at the gym or
He
playing
brews
softball.
moonshine.
Or
That's one thing.
we drink together. I might kind of remember what he does for a living, how he makes money, but other than that, no, whatever. We have a
Well,
good
in
time
your
together.
defense, you were drinking.
Oh yeah,
when he explained everything.
right. Yeah, I know he's from the burbs and he makes moonshine. He's Moonshine Guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't need a real name. That's his name.
No. Exactly. Everybody knows who you're talking about.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Moonshine Guy. So any hoodles
Any hoodles. We having a little sippy sip
of
a couple things this episode, but we're going to start with some Tippy Cow.
and there is multiple kinds of Tippy Cow. Which Tippy Cow is this?
This is the Shamrock Mint.
It's basically a shamrock shake with booze in it.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Prost.
Prost.
I do enjoy Tippy Cow.
Mm.
I don't know how well that's going to mix with my vodka, but
Who cares?
yeah, who gives a shit? It's
Now, I will say, I've never seen anything looking more like the Grinch's jizz in a cup than Tippy Cow.
You haven't had. I think they have an orange Tippy Cow.
That wouldn't look like the Grinch's jizz, though.
That would look like
That looked
animals,
like an
animals.
Oompa Loompas
Yeah,
jizz.
I've heard it both ways. I do enjoy Tippy Cow, though. Do you remember? Well, you might have been too when Rumplemans came out. You remember? It tastes like fucking. I fucking love Rumplemans.
I fucking hate Rumplemans.
Or not Rumplemans. Rum Chata. That's what I'm thinking.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Vaguely. I vaguely remember.
Rumplemans is 50% alcohol and minty.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what got me fucked up on my 21st.
Yeah. Who takes out the Rumplemans? Rum Chata. Tastes like cinnamon toast crunch with booze in it.
Mm.
It's quite delightful. That's a good winter drink, just like Tippy Cow is.
Rum chata.
Mm-hmm.
Another good creamy-ish. Tequila Rose.
That is good, too.
That is very good with a little bit of strawberry tastes.
A little bit of liqueur action. Yeah. I mean, Bailey's on the rocks. I mean, I like to make White Russians. Bailey's on the rocks is pretty fucking good.
Mm-hmm.
Big fan of that, too. What's that shit? It's the It's from Spain. It's a liqueur, 43 mixed with cream.
Oh, the mug shots?
Yeah. You can. They're the bottles are easier to find now than they used to be. They used to only be able to find them at Binny's.
Yeah, liqueur 43 or something.
Yeah,
like
liqueur 43. So you fill a shot glass almost all the way up with that, and then you add a little bit of cream on top. It tastes like a fucking root beer float, man. It's fucking delicious.
that. Yes, it is.
I do enjoy Tippy Cow, but that's only a winter drink.
Correct.
I can't drink Tippy Cow when it's 90 fucking degrees outside.
No.
Get the fuck outta here.
Starts curdling.
Right.
Oh,
Right. Yeah, gross. Nobody
Have you
wants
ever had
that.
a bloody brain?
I don't know what that is. So no.
If memory serves me correct, bloody brain would be Bailey's in peach schnapps with a dash of grenadines, the red sweetener,
Sounds like a terrible
whatever it is.
combination.
The peach schnapps is the suspension, and the Bailey's like
Like
almost coagulates
Yeah, I was gonna
and
say.
forms like a brain-looking thing.
if you let an Irish car bomb sit too long, it curdles.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I have no interest in doing that. Or there's the jellyfish shot. It's like blue curacao or whatever.
Oh, you know what? I've heard of that. Yeah.
And then you like squirt a little bit of cream into it. Looks like a jellyfish is swimming in the blue water. I mean, it's cool looking. It sounds disgusting though.
Yeah. The bloody brain is cool looking. But
Is it any good?
it was decent. I've only had, I think, one. That was ages ago when Dad first told me about it.
Yeah.
It's like a Halloween drink, and yeah, needless to say, he poured it in a low glass.
Your
Low ball.
dad back in the day, he used to latch on to, some sort of beverage, and then that's all he would drink for about a month straight.
My father told
Some
me
fucking
stories
goofy shit.
of when he was, I'm hoping out of high school at least, on the show circuit, raising cattle and showing cattle.
Traveling the country and drinking
Yeah, pretty much just
with cows.
we'd go to this fair and we'd move in and we'd work all day fitting the steers, and then we'd stay up till like 3 a.m. and between me and so we'd drink a bottle of peach schnapps.
Yeah, it's just something fucking random.
Yeah, we'd wake up and we'd have schnapps bottles just rolling around our pens and all that. That year we got rewarded the cleanest tack, the cleanest pen. And he goes, I don't know how. We had fucking beer bottles and peach schnapps bottles all over the place.
Everywhere.
Yeah, that was my role model.
He doesn't drink as much as he used to, which is probably good. But yeah, even when I first met him, he was really into Dragon's Balls.
Oh,
The shit from New Holland, the super dark. It's like, it's like
Yeah.
10%. Wow, drink this beer. I'm like, dude, I can only have like one.
Yeah.
I'm not getting fucked up on that. Get out of here, dude.
He'd have two and then just tip over.
He would probably he would actually fall asleep in the recliner.
Oh,
The
yeah.
third period of the Hawks game.
Yeah.
Hey, I was watching that.
What you doing?
One of my favorite things to say is me and Anna went out for pizza last Thursday, and we were sitting at the local bar because they got a pizza oven. They only do pizza on Thursdays. And one of my favorite things to say, sarcastically, of course, is, we get somewhere at dinner time, and then I get a beer in or so, and then it starts to get busy. And I nudge her with my elbow and go, good thing we got here when we did.
Yep.
And she looks at me and goes, you should just take all the dad phrases and write a song. And I go, it's actually not a bad idea.
Someone did that for America's Got Talent. Only hers was, she took all the negative comments on her YouTube
I've seen that
video
clip
or
before.
something like
Not
that.
a huge fan of America's Got Talent or American Idol or anything.
That was
anymore.
pretty creative, though.
That was.
Yeah.
And she had posted a couple of her original songs to YouTube. And she made a song about all the shitty comments.
Yeah.
Because the internet can be brutal, dude.
Because the internet's brutal. People are dicks.
Yeah.
And,
Because it's you can make you can't put your name on it. Or you don't have to put your name on it. You can write whatever the fuck you want.
Yep.
For example, when I still had Facebook, there was a guy I used to play softball with. And he had gotten like professional pictures. He was a total douche knocker. He got like professional pictures taken, and he was wearing like a Nike sweatsuit, right? Like a cool new hip one, gray. He was wearing a graphic, gray bottoms, and then the gray zip up Nike hoodie, and it matched. They're the same color and everything. But the hood, it wasn't a normal hoodie. It was like a saggy hoodie around the neck. It was kind of bunched up in the front. It was like a runner's hoodie. They were pitching those for a while. It was kind of bunched up here.
Okay.
So one of the last comments I made on Facebook before I deleted it was he posted it, and I just said, there was a bunch of likes and comments. Oh, looking good, looking great. And then there's me with my full fucking name on there. I like my sweatshirt circumcised, period. And that's it. That's all I wrote. I think I have a screenshot of it. It was really bunched up. It was fucking terrible looking. I know I still have that on my phone. It's one of the best
sweatshirt
circumcised. It's one of the best comments ever made.
And snip the tip.
I'm gonna dig through it because I need to know. Here it is. It's right here.
Oh my gosh, that was fast.
It was. Well, I know how to work my phone. Hang on. See if it'll let me do it. Oh, no, I'll just hand it to you. Here.
All right.
Yeah, look at this douche in his fucking hoodie. I'm very proud of that comment.
Oh, bro. Bro, Seth.
Yeah. It looks like, yeah.
He's got the dopey crazy eyes too.
Yeah. I like my sweatshirt circumcised. Yeah. When what? Oh, it doesn't even give me a date. It just says October 31st.
Old.
Yeah, it was. Let's see. 2018.
Old.
Yeah,
Old.
big fan.
Do you need a new cup?
Yeah, please.
Right. Cool, because we're going to sample a different drink.
A beer. Gonna mix Tippy Cow and beer and vodka.
We getting turned.
Or whatever. I don't officially have to work tomorrow.
Same. All right. So
I have to go into the office for a little bit.
this one
Don't read the whole thing. Just give me a synopsis.
is called the Brass Rail. It's an American red ale.
I like red ales.
It's firefighter themed. There's a picture of a roof axe.
There's nothing that firefighters jerk off to more than other firefighters.
Shut the fuck up.
Am I wrong?
No. You ain't wrong.
In between
But-
episodes, your boy over here was showing me clips of how to break into a door. What is it called? What's the official
Forcible
term for
entry.
it? Forcible entry.
Not gonna lie, I have a boner for forcible entry.
Breaking into shit.
Breaking in.
So-
So locks only keep out, just FYI, locks only keep out honest people.
Locks, just like anything else, they're a deterrent. They
Yes.
don't, like padlocks, fucking 2 seconds with a bolt cutter, you can get into something with a padlock. Same way with doors.
Look at that color.
If you're fucking determined enough, you can get into anything. It's got a good color.
It's got a good color. Look at that head.
Is this for me? That's for you. Oh, yay.
So yeah, it's a American red ale. From Central Illinois.
That where it's from is not rural Illinois. It's a college town.
Yeah, it's a college town.
Well, the town next to it. No, that's the college town, and then there's a suburb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a firefighter thing.
Firefighters love jerking off other firefighters.
Shut up.
So the gym I go to, If I go at the wrong time, if I go at like 2:00 in the afternoon on a weekday, it's all the firefighters and all the cops, and they all stand around and fucking jerk each other off and work out together. And I'm just that weird guy in the corner.
Watching.
Yes. Listening to my 90s hip hop and just going, these fucking douchebags.
Hey, I might know some of those people.
You might. There's one guy I hadn't benched this much in a while, and I had seen him there before. I know he's a firefighter because he's always wearing firefighter shit.
Yeah, we're pretty easy to
spot. Yeah, usually got something on the truck.
On the truck.
A sticker on the truck.
Sticker on the truck.
And you're always wearing a t-shirt.
Coat.
Doesn't mean that's your department on the t-shirt.
Hat.
And you guys trade. Yeah, usually a hat. You usually just tell.
Yeah.
Well, he had the mustache too. So I'm like, I look, hey, Lieutenant, will you spot me? And he like, but I'm not a lieutenant. Can you still spot me? And I saw him a couple weeks later. I'm like, hey, Lieutenant, you using this? And he just kind of gives me a funny look, like he forgot that I gave him the nickname of Lieutenant.
Lieutenant Dan.
So I don't know his real name.
Yeah,
it's just Lieutenant.
Chief. That's another good one.
No, Chief.
Hey, Chief.
He doesn't look like a chief. He's too young to be a chief.
Well, I understand that, but
Lieutenant. Hey, Lieutenant, will you give me a spot? I don't think he gets my sense of humor, though.
Probably not.
Cheers, buddy.
Prost.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. Ooh. Yeah.
That is actually quite good.
Yeah.
The secondary sip here.
Yeah. That is good.
I could drink. What it comes in 16-ounce cans.
Mm-hmm.
4-pack, 16-ounce can. I could kill a 4-pack of that and then switch to Busch Light.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. It is very good.
What's the? Hey, let me guess the alcohol percentage on it.
Okay,
I bet
let me
it's
find it.
6%. I bet it's 6%. Is it not on there? It's got to be somewhere. It has to be on there. If they're selling it out in public, it's got to be, right?
I'm looking. Hold on.
Does it have ABV? Does it have anything on it?
I'm not seeing shit.
Oh, if I had to guess, that'd be 6, maybe 7% alcohol. It's tasty though. I enjoy it. It's good.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything.
I'll have to look it up. Come to think of it, Spotted Cow doesn't have the alcohol percentage on there. I had to look that up.
Yeah?
Yeah. I don't think they might have put it on the new bottle. Oh, fuck it. I got Spotted Cow to drink. I said that like 7 episodes ago. I got to put that shit in the fridge.
Yeah, why?
So then I look at it. Should just bring it down here.
You should.
Yeah, just put it in the fridge. Our fridge is actually still pretty stocked though. Can't forget about the hams.
No, fuck the hams. Sorry, I'm looking it up. We're trying to.
Oh yeah, go to Untapped. They should have the ABV on there. 5.5.
5.5. There
See,
you go.
That was close. Round it up at 6%.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's good. 3.75 out of 5. Do you have the Untapped app?
No.
I was really good there for a bit about logging all the beers that I drank because my buddy Drew does it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, oh, I've tried that one before. This is what I think about it, But then I just kind of quit.
Let it fall by the wayside.
Yeah, it's still on my phone.
Yeah, no, that's good beer.
It's pretty solid. Speaking of phones,
yeah.
You know what you can do now? You pay for Netflix, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you go onto Netflix, you can get the Grand Theft Auto games for PlayStation 2 and Xbox on your phone. I downloaded Vice City the other day. You got to click on a link on Netflix, and it'll take you to the app link. I have the entirety of...
For free?
Yeah, if you pay for Netflix.
Really?
Yeah. It's an app on my... I can play... The controls are clunky.
Well, of course.
Because it's fucking touchscreen. But it's got the entire soundtrack. It's got all the voiceover shit.
Shit.
It's the entire game.
Have you seen some of the clips for the new Grand Theft?
Oh, dude, I'm going to have to buy a PS5.
That's everybody's consensus. Everybody I talk to who's a fan of those games are always like, I can't. Soon as 6 comes out, I'm getting a PS5,
Well, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Because
which just boggles me.
I kind of waited because Grand Theft Auto 5 came out. We still had a PlayStation 3.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think the 4 had come out yet. I could be wrong. I think the 4 came out a couple years later. Because Grand Theft Auto 5 came out in 2013. I know that. So it's been more than 10 years since Grand Theft Auto 5 came out. But we had Zach caught a sale, and he bought me Grand Theft Auto 5 for Christmas one year. And I love the shit out of that game. I love all the Grand Theft Autos. But yeah, I can play Vice City on my phone. I've been slowly working my way through. It's ridiculous. Again, the controls are clunky because you don't have, a specific button for shooting and aiming. You have to do it all through the touchscreen. It's a little tough.
Yeah.
But, yeah, it's the whole game. That's how much tech has progressed. That game came out more than 20 years ago, though.
Yeah.
That's how much tech has progressed.
Unbelievable.
It only takes up 4 gigs on my phone.
Jesus. Unbelievable.
Unfucking-believable.
So in your Grand Theft Auto world, how many times did you kill the hookers?
A lot.
A lot.
Yes, a lot.
Give me my money, bitch.
I'll take that money, bitch. In Vice City, one of the subplots, one of the side plots is you start to run a porn studio. And Dennis Hopper is... They
Okay.
did all celebrities
All right.
for Vice City. Dennis Hopper runs the porn studio. And then Jenna Jameson does the voice. You have to do a production racket for Jenna Jameson. Drive around in the Hummer and fucking shoot her pimp and shit. I was playing that shit at like 12 years old.
Jesus fuck.
I fucking love that game. So many celebrity voices in Vice City. It was Ray Liotta was Tommy Vercetti. Burt Reynolds was a character. Jenna Jameson, like I said. Dennis Hopper. Danny Trejo was one of the Mexican gang leaders in that.
No shit.
Yeah. The fuck's his name? Shit. The Mexican guy, Luis. You recognize him? I have to put a picture up on the. You have a picture on the TV.
Luis.
He was in
What?
Community. He was also in this. No, go to the internet. Vice City has an Internet Movie Database page. Oh yeah, Tom Sizemore was in it. Luis Guzman, that's his name.
Okay, yeah.
You know who I'm talking about.
I recognize him.
Yeah, I mean, oh yeah, I didn't know he was Ken Rosenberg.
Gary Busey?
Oh yeah, he played the crazy gun nut. If you beat the side missions with Gary Busey, you can go buy a minigun from his fucking trailer back by the city dump in Vice City. Yeah, Danny Trejo. Who else is in that shit? Jenna Jameson. Dude, fucking told you. Yeah, Jenna Jameson. I've seen some of her films.
Okay.
You've never seen any of Jenna Jameson's films?
I don't think so.
She's still alive, isn't she? Yeah, she's still living. Doesn't say she's dead.
Yeah.
Jenna Jameson. Personality.
Yes. Personality.
Store-bought personality.
Well. But no, I had never played Vice City.
I think I got a copy laying around, but it's for PlayStation 2.
Nah. I think one of these days I'm going to boot up the old Skyrim.
I never got into Skyrim.
I've lost a lot of time, a lot of hours to Skyrim.
I'm not going to lie, I lost a lot of hours to, I used to play The Sims back in the day, way back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
But I wouldn't ever really want to play the lives. I would put in the money cheat and I'd build and design houses. And then I'd, put a family in there or whatever, and then I'd drown them in the pool so then everything was all, or light them on fire in a certain room of the house.
Jesus fuck.
Just
Aaron.
design the houses. What? So then all the furniture, because if you put the family in there, then put all the furniture in there, and then you moved them out, then all the furniture and everything would disappear. It'd just be the house. So you had to kill them. What?
Jesus. I mean, I can't.
You could drown them or light them on fire. But then you had to be careful because then they would haunt the house. And then if you put a new family in there, They would get scared and they'd be all grumpy and everything.
Okay, well, I
Makes sense, right?
It makes sense. I know there was a game trilogy for Xbox that we had. The first one was called Fable.
I've heard of Fable. I never played Fable. I've heard of it though.
It was good. It was more, medieval fantasy type deal.
Swords and shit.
Swords and bows and arrows and
Swords.
magic. But in the first game, you could buy you could buy a house in each of the main towns, but after that, you couldn't buy anything else.
Were those your save points or what?
No, not really. You could save anywhere.
Oh,
But
because in Vice City you had to go to a safe house to save.
so you'd usually end up buying one house and keeping all your stuff there, and all the other houses that you could buy, you'd buy and rent out because that was an option. Well, I remember my brother getting mad at me one day because he came in to me killing this group of people in one of these towns.
Just murdering people in cold
Just
blood.
Murdering people in cold blood, right? You had to tell them to follow you, and you had to lead them away from all the witnesses so you didn't get caught by the cops. And you murked them. You just fucking killed them. And then you could go back, and by the time you made it back to their house, a for sale sign was in front of their house. That was the only way to buy more properties.
Oh.
The people had to die.
Oh.
And he was like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "I'm becoming a slumlord."
I'm investing in real estate. Okay?
Yeah. And he's just like, no, that's so wrong. I'm like, no, it's easy. And easy money. Once you kill them, you just buy their shit and you rent it out and you're fine.
Literally a slumlord.
Yeah. In the second game.
It's called passive income, okay?
So the second game.
Did they patch that in the second game?
Kind of.
Oh,
so the first
fucking
game,
lame.
it was passive income, but you had to travel around to these different towns, and you had to walk through the gold pile in front of their house to collect the money.
Mm.
The second game, it was automatically deposited into your account, whatever it was.
Your medieval debit card.
Yeah,
Hit me on the Venmo, bro.
And so the second game, I guess enough people did what I did in the first game.
They kind of patched it a little bit.
That they went, you know what? That we should probably not encourage people to kill everybody.
Well, that's the plot line to Grand Theft Auto. There's missions where you just straight kill people.
Correct.
30, 40 goons. You know what I mean?
But this was you're killing mothers and children and, So for the second game,
video games aren't corrupting kids at all.
No,
What are you talking
no.
about? Violence? Nah.
So the second game, they went, here's the house demographics.
What was this game rated? Was it rated M?
I can't remember. I'll have
how
to
much.
look it
How
up.
much blood was there?
Not really.
Because that's the
much.
big thing when it comes to movies. Is there's a lot of blood, they rated R. But if there's you kill a bunch of goons and there's no blood splatter or anything, then it's still PG-13. And violence is okay, but sex is off limits. If you put boobs in there, it's instantly rated R.
But this one, the second game, you could walk up to the fucking house and pretty much just click on the sign in front of the house, figure out how much it would cost to buy it out from underneath whoever owned it, and then you could set the rent. So if you wanted to be more aligned towards a good person, you could lessen the rent. Or if you wanted to be more evil, you could up the rent.
There's a lot of that going on in the real world.
Exactly. So
you set the rent to the maximum, so you could go buy your holy hand grenades and shit.
Exactly.
Fable. Yeah, I never played it.
Metacritic, is that a good one?
Kinda, maybe. 68 out of 100, 7.3. But you have fond memories of this game.
I do. PC, blah,
Xbox 360. Was it only on Xbox?
So
Was it one of those exclusives?
This one is the one we're looking at is actually the anniversary edition. So they re-released the original Fable. The original Fable was on Xbox. And then they made Fables: The Lost Chapters, which gave a little bit more content. And
What was the mission of this game? To be a slumlord?
No.
To just keep people in poverty Was that the mission of the game?
No, this Fable itself was your spoiler alert, but I mean this came out ages ago.
You're fine.
Your village gets attacked when you're a kid and your parents die. So you get shipped off to this like boarding house school to learn how to become a hero. Or at least that's what they call them, heroes. You can choose to be good or bad after this point.
You're a knight, basically.
Kind of.
You're trained from birth to fight.
Yeah,
like
pretty
Spartans.
much. And you can dictate whether
Or
or
Russian
not you're
spies.
going to do swords or if you're going to focus on bow and arrows or magic or stuff like that. And pretty much you figure out that you're a hero and your mother was one of these like legendary heroes from another part of the world. She did something, but then like you're trying to unlock a secret magic thing for what you don't realize is the person who brought about your family's killing.
So it's a revenge story in medieval times.
Correct. And then you just figure out, like, the final boss is the guy
Your mom.
who ordered, you know, your mom to be executed, your sister to be blinded by the bandits and blah, 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 and all this shit. That was
that's basically it's an open world game. That's basically the plot to any open world game is fucking revenge.
Yeah. I mean, it was
Red Dead Redemption, Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah, my explanation was probably shit, but it works.
I'm not going to play it.
Yeah.
Just like you're not going to sit down and play Vice City.
No.
You can't even swim in that game.
Well, I mean, I can't swim in real life.
You sink.
Well, I don't sink
Nobody ever taught you
right
how to
away.
swim?
So yeah. Yes and no.
It's really not that difficult, dude.
I know how to
not drown.
There
you go. You're good. You're fine.
Until I get tired.
Well, everybody gets tired swimming.
So
just don't go into Lake Michigan.
No.
Or any of the Great Lakes.
So when we were kids,
you were fine at the beach. I saw you dip a toe in.
Yeah. Yeah.
We went to the Atlantic Ocean.
Yeah.
I saw you dip a toe in. You're fine.
It's fine. I could still touch the bottom.
Go up to your knees. Oh, this is too much.
Oh God, something touched my leg.
You do run a risk in the ocean of something touching your leg.
Yeah. No, when
and dude, we actually we waded way the fuck out there.
Yeah, I know.
We just treaded water for
you guys,
like 45 minutes in
bullshit.
bullshit.
I was just like, all right, you guys have fun. I'm just gonna stand over here.
Yeah. It's not hard.
When we were kids, our parents bought us swim lessons at the big town south.
Yonder. Yeah, my buddy lives right across the street from there.
I was the only one of us that had to retake one of the levels.
Dude, it's not that hard.
Okay, you're right. It's not that hard, but I hated the fact that I had to open my eyes underwater.
Well, I can't do that.
Yeah.
Because I'm always wearing contacts.
No, that's
I can't do it.
That's the part that
they never had us do that. They let us wear goggles when I took swim lessons.
They had us try that, and then I think that was also the one where it was like, okay, well, now you don't have to plug your nose when you're doing shit. You just breathe out of your nose. And to me, I was like,
you got to be careful. Yeah, you got to be careful. You got to. It's something you learn the more time you spend in the water, buddy.
I did not spend that much time in the water.
You know, there is a lake at the campsite.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Then me and Anna were actually already talking about taking your children, on a weekday when it's not as busy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Taking them get them used to lake swimming, freestyle, backstroke, the whole
Butterfly.
thing. Butterfly. Yeah, those are the big three. Butterfly is the that's way too much work. The doggy paddle. If you tread water, you pretend like your hands are fins. You cup your hands and you time it with especially in like the ocean or in a big lake. You time it, so you just kind of constantly keep your head above water. Obviously, the most minimal movement is the most energy you're going to conserve. So it's not that hard. It's not hard. I think it might be a little.
Said.
You might be. I think you're more buoyant than I am, though.
Is that a fat joke?
No.
Look me in the eye holes and say it wasn't a fat joke.
That's a very creative way of saying you're larger than I am.
So it is a fat joke.
I think a few episodes ago, I'm more shaped like a jalapeno, and you're more shaped like a bell pepper.
That was a few episodes ago, yes. That's what we call a throwback.
Yay! It's not hard to swim. I mean, it's that thing you instinctively do before you drown. Yeah.
That.
Yeah.
Only purposefully.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck that.
You got it. You're fine. Maybe. I don't know. I've never seen you swim. I've never seen you be in anything more than like waist deep water.
Yeah. A pool.
Pool.
The wave pool at the Dells.
Yeah, you didn't venture out as far as me and your tall wife, though.
No.
Because again, it's the same thing. You kind of you do a little hop in the wave pool, and then you kind of tread with your arms, and just don't get the hair wet. That's the goal. The hair's usually wet anyway. You know what I'm saying? You feel the motion of the ocean, baby. Come on.
Or, and just hear me out. I don't worry about it because we live in the middle of bumfuck nowhere in Illinois where there are no oceans and waves.
No. No. And even if sea levels rise by however many meters, whatever. We're okay.
We're okay.
We're okay. We're fine out here.
Correct.
Yes.
Yes.
We're still going to have to grow all of the world's crops.
Yes.
But we're okay here. Whatever. I'll teach your kids how to swim. It's no big deal.
Please do. You and my wife can teach the kids how to swim, and I will teach them something else. I don't know what that may be.
How to raise rents on peasants.
Yeah, fuck them peasants.
Jesus, fuck.
Follow me. Come this way.
And then
Away from all the guards and shit. No witnesses?
And then lop their heads off.
Yep, pretty much. Awesome. I just got 50 points of experience and a new cottage. That's going to turn into 72 balloons a day.
That's fucking ridiculous. This has been another episode of the Buzz Basement Bros podcast. Find us on Twitter, Instagram, anywhere you can find a podcast.
Anywhere.
Fucking email us, buzzbasementbrospodcast@gmail.com. Fucking email us. My name is Aaron.
And I'm Andrew.
We out. Good thing we got here when we did.